Wife keep cheating on me. I finally left her, but now she bags me back on the bed. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. First time post on Reddit, so I'm going to do my best. I don't know the acronyms yet, I'm trying to learn them all. If my writing and story is all over the place, just know I'm going off the top of my head and thoughts and emotions right now. Sorry. To start, I'm 31M and wife is 28F. We have 2 kids, 7 and 5. My wife asked me for a separation August 27, 2020. She left that day and was apparently living at her mom's. The day after, I get messages from her cousin that she's been cheating on me. Wife claims she never did up to this day. A week after, we met up to do a Zoom meeting on her phone to meet our son's teacher online. She gets a Facebook message saying something like, "Only a few hours, eggplant emoji, peach emoji, sweat emoji." After the meeting, I asked her if she could explain that, and she said she didn't want to talk about it and that she deleted the messages already. She said it was a girlfriend of hers, because my wife was going on a date, and apparently girlfriends get excited for each other and think they're just going to get laid. Which I obviously didn't believe at all. I got really upset and told her to leave. Around Thanksgiving, October for us in Canada, she told me she was taking the kids to another city to visit her grandparents and go swimming for Thanksgiving. She ended up lying and actually went with our kids and this guy she apparently cheated on me with and stayed in a hotel. On their drive back, the car engine blew and died. The car she fought me for and owes almost $12,000 on still, and still makes payments on every couple weeks. This is when I started to believe in karma a little bit more. Between September and November, my wife and I drank together and had sex around 5 or 6 times. I still wanted her back and I really wanted to have sex with her. The part that I'm realizing now is that she's been seeing this guy for a while now. I found pictures of them about a week and a half ago. Ever since I saw those pics and confirmed things, I've stopped talking to her. I just wanted to believe all her lies, even when they were obvious. So she's cheated on me, left me for him, and was cheating on that guy with me? Just 2 weeks ago, before I found out for sure, she came over and we were talking and she was letting me feel her up and give her a full body massage and everything. Right now I can't even fathom what's going on in her head. Some other extra facts. The kids are doing well, my apartment is spotless, and I've lost 50 pounds since she left me, 235 pounds down to 185 pounds. She's come to my place a couple times and has cried to me about how it's so unfair how I'm doing so much better than she is. She said it's not fair that I'm doing all this now and not when we were together. She told me she still loved me on Christmas and bought me Christmas gifts. Not just junk, but a bottle of sake because she knows how much I want to visit Japan and like making ramen and such. So she put thought into it. I don't mean to sound rude either, but she doesn't look very good nowadays either. She's been putting on weight, has gone hard into drugs and drinking. She tells me she cries all the time. She told me she was depressed with me, left me thinking it'd be better, but is still depressed and that messes with her. But as we know, happiness comes from within, and she has none. So if you left me for someone else, at least be happy about it and make the best of it. She hasn't texted me for 4 days now. This is the longest she hasn't texted me in 4 months. She has told me before, when we were together, that if she ever left I would fail. When I started a job working in a kitchen, started as dishwasher, she said I would never make any friends. Apparently she forgot how social and good with people I am. All the waitresses loved me. I moved from dishwasher to working on the line and being asked if I'd want to bartend. At the time I was overweight and my self-worth and confidence were shot, so I didn't take up the bartending. She didn't like how many people, especially the girls, ended up liking me. Throughout the marriage, whenever me and my wife would go out drinking, she would always end up twerking on the wall or the floor and letting guys videotape her. She flirted with everyone and even had many of my close friends thinking I wanted a threesome with her. I don't drink often, but one Halloween I drank too much at a friend's party, ended up passing out and throwing up everywhere. While I was doing that, she was in the bathroom with guys showing her tits off for free coke and who knows what else. But she convinced me nothing happened and ended up making me think I'm crazy and everyone was wrong. Basically gaslighting me. I'm seeing a therapist now and I'm learning that basically, she just needs attention from external sources non-stop. Getting it from her husband just wasn't enough. I know we all have issues, our marriage wasn't perfect. I know I still love her and care about her, but I won't be a back burner or a second choice. I hate comparing how me and her are doing, but it makes me feel better right now. I have my own place, a dog, happy kids, my own vehicle, money, in university, and even though I feel like complete garbage, I'm going through the emotions so I can fully move on and try to be at peace. Whereas she is living with her mom, broken car, no vehicle, asking me for money and living off CERB, COVID money, unhappy, depressed, thought the grass was greener and it isn't. She is so afraid to be alone with her own thoughts that she still sleeps with her mom or the kids sometimes. When I have moved on, she will not. I don't know if she will ever move on, because she knows she made a mistake and is stubborn. In the end, I just don't know why she cheated and left, but continues to text me, has had sex with me, says how much I'm doing better than her. It boggles the mind. But then again, how can you understand someone who doesn't even understand themselves? I'm doing well, but some weeks I just feel so much hurt. Like she pulled my heart out, shattered it and banged the other guy on top of the shattered pieces. Anyways, that's the story. There's so much more I can say in background that I could give, but I think this does it. Thanks for reading. Feel free to ask any questions or whatnot. It's a difficult time to get separated, cheated on, and COVID at the same time. Second story. My wife has been having a PA with her coworker for the past year of this shitty quarantine pandemic. D-Day was December 16th when I logged into her computer and opened Facebook Messenger. I tried to get the truth but have been gaslighted for the past month. So today I found messages where the AP is having a meeting with the boss and it didn't sound good. So I texted the boss's number and told him that the AP was having an affair. So hoping he gets fired, and now they told my wife to leave work and go home for the day. I am meeting her now to finally talk, hopefully. I have printouts of all the good Facebook messages that I will show her as evidence. I am shaking, but I feel like this is the first step to get my life back. I'm tired of being the bad guy who is paranoid and gets walked on. Wish me luck. This place has helped me cope and learn to handle this. Thank you. Update: so wife 35F didn't get fired but was written up for not following COVID protocols in lunchroom in the office, sitting and talking too close, I guess. Her boss during this private meeting told her that she needs to wake the fuck up and block this guy. This affair is the only good thing he has ever had. Safe to say he doesn't like him either, and he's the boss of AP, 50 meters, and WS, so big props to him. After paying for one of those whitepages.com people reports, I found out about the AP's wife and learning they were in bankruptcy back in 2018. I made sure to bring that up because it proves his motives in him just turning 50, fuck his midlife crisis. I texted and called the AP wife to let her know. She seemed to have expected what was going on but hadn't found any proof. She was such a nice person, didn't MF me but gave me encouragement to try and work on this since they have had troubles for years. As for the wife, she confessed everything and the printouts of all the locations and messages helped me break her down to show I really knew. It started to freak her out, like how can Facebook or her phone always know where she is, lol? She had no clue about Find My iPhone or Google's constant tracking ability. Thank God I work in IT and outsmarted her here. I never gave away how I found out other than saying I had access to all her accounts and nothing is truly hidden or deleted in the internet, so you can't hide anything from me. I gave her a month of asking to tell me the truth and she never did until this bombshell today. Feels good, like I came in swinging, got the victory and lifted the fog for her to see what's going on. Reconciliation: we are starting this path now. Sorry to disappoint, but this is the first time my wife has cheated and we have known each other for 20 years, since HS. We have 3 kids all under 5, so we are both playing stick together for them. We have always loved and still had sex all this time. She has just felt disconnected from me due to the kids. But we never fought or really had any arguments. She has blocked him on Facebook, deleted his contact and cell number. She is going to allow me to see her phone when I ask. The one person she didn't want me to tell about this affair was her mother. So I will use this as my leverage. She messes up once, I tell, and maybe I'll show proof too. Playful face. We will begin counseling soon as she wants to save the marriage as well. Wish us luck. Thanks, everyone on this sub, for the encouragement. Facebook Messenger for their search message feature, and if you know the URL of the chat you can still see messages that were deleted from the app. Also thanks to Google Maps and Google Photos for their tracking and easy accessibility for me to find out everything. Also Apple iMessage to see other messages that were going on. She used this to have someone send work-related things as cover so she could leave. All in all, having access to her personal laptop that had everything signed and made this really easy. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.